Ladies and gentlemen, it's your host with the most, Prevail here, bringing you guys another XDefiant video. In today's video, we do actually have some new news about XDefiant. Unfortunately, it's not what we want to hear. I really don't want to say that, but it is what it is. You know, I can't control things, we can't control things, and honestly, the game's delayed, unfortunately. I have some information that he put up on his Twitter about the delay. I'm going to read that through and talk about it a little bit. But unfortunately, XDefiant is delayed. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. This sucks. It really does, as the game did feel really close to being ready for launch. But they said that they found a lot more things that during the PTS that they don't like and they still need to fix. And they've been digging through that for like the last week, apparently. Something along those lines. And they truly do want a finished game, best in class, they said, FPS game. And if they, all I gotta say with all these delays, the game better be fucking good at launch. Like, it better be pretty bug free, in my opinion. Other than that, I am glad they're delaying it, as fucking annoying as it is, because I don't want to play Call of Duty, and I won't play Call of Duty, but I do want to play an FPS, a fast, quick FPS game, but not COD. You know, XDefiant is the game. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the articles and posts that they put up. There was one on XDefiant's site, and there was one on Mark Rubin's Twitter. So, without further ado, I'll read what XDefiant said. Scroll this up a little bit so we can see it. A message from the XDefiant team. Thank you to everyone who participated in our recent public test session and continues to stand alongside as we build XDefiant. The PTS once again showed us your appreciation for a fast-paced gunplay, uniquely crafted maps, objective-driven modes, and iconic faction roster. I agree with all of that. But it also surfaced some inconsistencies in the game in-game experience that we need to address prior to launching our preseason. So we've made the hard decision to delay the preseason of XDefiant. The team will continue working to address these issues and testing them to make sure we deliver on our goal of being the best in-class arcade shooter. We will share more information about preseason and testing as it comes. Thanks again for your support. We're working hard to make something really special, and we couldn't do it without you. So there's that. Pretty much what I've already said. There's things that they need to fix, and because of that, they are still having to delay it. But we'll go over to Mark Rubin's Twitter now. Don't mind my little overlay thing. It's something else. Some of my donators, bro. I appreciate them, but some of their names. All right, here it is an hour ago. We'll go through some of the comments too after this, because I always like reading what the community says about it. Usually there's hate, but I feel like I'm hoping it's not as much as I'm thinking it's gonna be. Like I said, you guys can pause this and read this on your own. I know I stumble sometimes, but here we go. Hello all. We just had a quick test of our PTS server infrastructure, and I want to thank you to everyone who took part in the test. These servers will be used when we are live to test and get feedback of new content coming to the game. So you may see new factions, new weapons, new modes, etc. We will adapt as needed to make sure the game is as aligned with player expectations. And that's honestly great. Like I said, but with all these delays, it better be at the expectations at launch, in my opinion. There really isn't too many excuses on why it shouldn't be. And thank you so much to everyone who filled out the survey and provided feedback to various social media platforms. This feedback, we saw the majority of people had a great time and saw an improvement over previous tests, but that wasn't the case for everybody. And so we spent the last week digging through the beta that we collected and have identified some things that brought us to the decision to take extra time to fix and improve the experience for everybody. And that's great. Call of Duty needs to fucking take note. I also wanted to point out that all the feedback is not only extremely welcome, but crucial to our goal of making a great game. We really do listen to everyone's feedback, no matter who you are, and I hope that comes across if the team and I can't respond to everyone all the time. A great example of feedback from the test was around movement feeling off. In particular, that slide felt nerfed or clunkier. Me personally, I didn't notice that. It felt exactly the same. It felt nice. Slide canceling isn't like stupid crazy, but it's a nice slide cancel for sure. Nothing had changed in that part of time. No, it's my bad. Nothing had changed in that part of the game, but people brought it up, so we were able to dig deeper and find that the slide was being interrupted by frame spikes. He also said this in a while back ago in some of his other tweets. So this isn't the first time he's let us know that they found that out. So again, this might not have been something we'd ever see through normal testing, so thank you so much for the great feedback. I know it's a bummer that we are moving the date, especially since we seem so close, and that for many the game is great and they can't wait to play. But I'd rather ship a game that is better for everyone. Our intent for this game is to be something that players can return to for many years. And to do that, we have to build this game with the community. Exactly, bro. And they definitely have. The game has been with the community. I mean, even from the early pre-test, like even before the closed beta, some content creators got shipped out, you know. That's pretty sick. The community's been here the whole way. So keep an eye out for future updates and info on the game and its launch. Thank you all again. So yeah, there's that, unfortunately. Big bummer, I know. We're gonna read through some of the comments here. Just Mark, it's been several weeks. Hee, so it wasn't several weeks ago. It was literally a week from the last Thursday. I mean, yeah. It wasn't several weeks. It was about a week. A little more at this point, I think. Hey, Buckeye. Shout out to Buckeye. If you guys know Buckeye, you already know he's a great XDefiant content creator, but definitely go check him out. His actual channel is XDefiant Plays, but this is, you know, his Twitter. Definitely check him out. He'll be up on XDefiant content just as much as I am, to be honest. And no cap, he sounds a bit more professional, but we're improving every fucking video. Well, it's official. Oh shit, sorry. I meant to read this one. I feel like every time we feel like we're getting closer and things are going nice, something happens and we all got to keep waiting. It sucks, but it'll be alright, and when the game comes, I'm gonna be a happy camper. I mean, honestly, I can't agree more. Just gonna put that. God damn, I can't type. It's hard sometimes when a microphone is right in front of your face. I'll be waiting. But yeah, that's unfortunate. But definitely check him out. I always got to shout him out. He's definitely pretty goated. To be honest, I don't even care anymore. You should just make test servers live until they're released on your games. Probably dead as fuck. I honestly thought about that. If they just released the servers, like the test servers obviously, and just let us play and keep updating the game, you know. If you need to take the game down for a day, whatever, for a few hours to make an update, go for it. I don't know if that's possible. I don't really know exactly how it works, but they were able to update the playtest server, so, you know, as we were playing it. Like I said, don't know how that works, but if you could do that would be really great. I agree. Motion gaming, just hoping the snipers can be fixed. Made a few posts about them, but the sensitivity modifier not working on the zoom out was the most horrible one. Huh. It says a sensitivity modifier not working on the zoom out. I never noticed that, to be honest. I sniped a lot during the beta. I mean, this last playtest here. Hopefully, Call of Duty Warzone news. Hopefully that delay is until next year. October 28th would be a disaster. Directly competing. Bruh. No one cares. And definitely not Ubisoft. You know, they're making this game for years on. Like, why care about MW3? It really isn't that good. It's MW 2.5. It's definitely better than MW2. They fixed it's MW2 but fixed. Oh, prestigious key. Hell yeah, bro. I follow him all the time. Do you believe XDefiant will be pushed into 2024? I think at this point it's a smart play. Man, I don't think it's a smart play. I think the smartest play is when it's done, drop it, because your fans are waiting. They've been waiting for so long. And I don't expect a perfect game, but if you keep delaying it over and over again, I expect it to be pretty damn near perfect. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. You guys can like come back and check more comments out later. There definitely will be more as time goes on. But unfortunately, that's it for this video. And unfortunately, I don't have any good news for XDefiant. Other than the game's going to be really fucking good once it's launched because of all these delays. They really have no excuse on why it isn't if it's not. But I'm not worried about that. That playtest, it felt fucking great, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said in the beginning of this video, it's your host with the most, Prevail here, signing out.